Glad you're back. This is going to be fun, so we're going to focus on Arrow right now. We got Steven, we got Paul, and so Steven, you're from Canada? I mean, you were born in Canada, right?
Yes.
And then you were born in the UK?
Yes.
So, we got that out of the way. And I actually wanted to focus on all the work they did, because I'm a fan of their bodies of work, but we're going to focus on Arrow. So, just to get this started, Oliver and Quentin, what was it like to work together as actors on that show, that particular series?
Well, it was a lot of fun. It really was. I remember distinctly being in the production office and looking up at the board of headshots that they had as they were starting to slowly cast people. First person that I remember being cast was Katie Cassidy, and then a couple of people who I didn't know. And then I was in there looking up at the board one day and I saw Paul under Quentin Lance, and I was a fan of Paul's. So it was one of those really kind of surreal moments, like, holy shit, Paul Blackthorne's gonna be in the show.
That's cool, man. That's a great story. Can you add to that? Like, what was it like for you?
Well, my first experience with Stephen was in the sauna in the hotel. and he doesn't remember. When I heard that this guy, Stephen Amell, was going to be playing, because the first question you're asking was, yeah, okay, great, but who the hell's going to play the Arrow, you know? Look at this guy. And then you see a picture, and then you read up, and you go, okay, that's a good start. And then, when we went to shoot the pilot, I went down to the gym to do my little sort of, 5 kilogram sort of reps or whatever. And then I looked in the corner, and I see this guy going, oh my God, that's him. That's the guy. He's intense, he's busy, he's doing his thing. And left him to his own devices, just da-da-da-da-da. And then I went to the sauna, and a few minutes later, this guy walks into the sauna. And I was like, yeah, okay, that's the Arrow dude. I'll be alright.
But you didn't know that back then, right? How was it for you to have that role with that accent and everything? Dialect or just the way American English?
Well, yeah, on the show I had a great dialect coach. His name was Stephen Amell. And I do an American accent, it's fine. But there was one time, do you remember the regulatory?
Yeah, sort of.
Really? No, I was telling the story yesterday. So we did the scene. We went to the scene, we're blocking it, and it was, as I would say, an English accent, regulatory, da 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 da. And so I said, well, the problem is, we can't do this without the regulatory, and then Stephen, hey, yeah, he's all set, and then Stephen comes up to me and says, go on,
regulatory. Oh, really? Yeah. So,
the only dialect now I got in 7 years, so, but I was glad I got it.
Crazy. So, I want to know from the both of you, what was the most intense scene out of all those seasons, all those episodes? The 170 episodes, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah, 170 episodes. Well, I mean, Paul and I had some very, very, very intense scenes together. If we're going to sort of, go towards that, there was the, a lot of death, including your character's death. Several times. And, but then we had this one scene in the final season where it was Oliver and Quentin, and they were on that time loop. And there was this one shot. Ramsey was directing the episode, right? David Ramsey was directing the episode, and they set up this giant action sequence, which is basically just me dragging poor Paul through a bunch of stuff.
It was a sequence set up to basically how can we kill 2 actors? It's towards the end of the show. It doesn't really matter if we lose them. We might as well push the boundaries.
Yeah, and it was set up, and they said that we had two cracks at it. I don't think so. I think we had 1, but we got it.
I was literally being dragged around. Yeah. You were talking about your original question. scenes together. Yeah. Because, yeah, the intense scenes, that's right, yeah. Now, joking aside, Mr. Amell's physicality and all the rest of it, the one thing that I realised over the time that we worked together was the listening thing, and it's a thing I always bang on about with actors. You know, a lot of actors don't bother listening, they're just saying the words how they rehearsed in a hotel room last night, and it all becomes incredibly boring. And the one thing, you know, because we did have a lot of juicy scenes over the years, and my favourite one, where we were written glasses apart, wasn't it? You turned up in the apartment and you were facing me down. Was it working with Damien Duck?
Yeah, it was like something to the effect of stop hiding behind your daughters.
Yeah.
Something like that, but it was very, very, very intensive.
Yeah, and it's one of those scenes where, you know, you've got like a big angry scene, everybody's mad, and everybody just shouts. You know, it can become a bit one-dimensional. I just remember, like, the listening that was going on between us, and the scenes sort of went here, there, and everywhere, and that's what I always loved about working with this guy, is that you know someone's listening, and then you're listening to them, and now you know something's going to happen that no one was expecting. And that's the kind of the secret to the whole acting thing, really. So we had a lot of those moments. But I think that particular one was a clash.
Yeah, I mean, the chemistry is great. I mean, you can sense that. And as far as the DC Comics realm, I mean, I'm a big fan of Green Arrow, like the Mike Grell, like 80s, 90s kind of thing. And again, we spoke about it. Yeah. Was that for Mike Grell? Or was it somebody else? But we spoke about it yesterday. I think the role is pretty layered and it's intense, the backstory and everything. And how do you guys prepare for like each episode? Because you gotta sometimes have really crazy confrontations with Ra's al Ghul, filming in the snow and stuff like that. Mentally and physically, it's a pretty intense show.
My preparation for every episode was I would get the script as soon as it was released. And thank you. I know that would normally be nice and early. Typically, maybe like one draft earlier than I think most other people would get it. And the first thing that I would do, regardless of what was going on during that day, if I was in the middle of a scene, it would get emailed to me, and I would get on my phone and I would read it, the whole thing, right away. And then let it sit for like a day, and then I would read it again. And then I would wait for the next draft to come out. Guys, please. I'd wait for the next draft to come out, and I'd read that, and then we, more often than not, have a table read, and I'd read it again. And so, because I was working almost every day, so I wasn't particularly focused on what particular scene we were doing. I just wanted to know the script at a macro level.
Yeah, I get it. Make it your own. It's a lot of work. Paul, you got anything to say about that preparation?
It just made me think about the table reads. They were quite inconsistent, weren't they? One minute we had to have table reads, wherever you were in the world, you had to attend, and the next minute they went away, and what's all that about?
Yeah, I don't know. They weren't a particularly useful thing for me. So now I worked on shows. My last show that I did prior to Arrow was Private Practice, and that's a Shonda Rhimes show. And on Shonda Rhimes shows, table reads they are necessary. I got to miss, and I'm just a guest star on Private Practice, and I got to miss a table read because I had my final test audition for Arrow. But even that was like a negotiation. And she's at all of them. So it really comes down to the showrunner and what they want. On Heels right now, we have table reads for every episode, and they are not optional.
Right.
I think at the beginnings of a show, it's very beneficial because you're just hearing voices, but hearing the whole thing. But at the same time, I mean, I remember in my early acting days turning up for a table read and thinking I had to do some Oscar-winning performance at a table read, and then blowing it all in that moment. And then later on, you just like, you know what, just say the words, shut up.
No, for a table read, you don't have to. I don't think you have to worry about performance. But a big pet peeve of mine is people who mumble their way through table reads.
I mumbled my way through the whole TV show. What are you talking about? That's what was in William Shatner. He had this thing on Twitter. He could be mumbles. Remember that? The old mumbles last night.
Do you have a favorite moment? You know, out of all those seasons, all those episodes, what's your favorite moment as Quentin Lance?
Yeah. What's your favorite Beatles song?
Yeah, right.
That's tricky. So, okay, we'll talk about the Stephen ones. Because the two of us are sat here, obviously I had all the great Katie ones, and a lot of fun with that. But I don't know. The scene I was talking about earlier on. It just, I don't know. It seems that we had
an episode.
That reset episode was definitely. We were talking about it last night, didn't we? That was definitely the one where we particularly got a lot of time together on that one, and I really got to sort of like mess around and have a bit of fun. The other one, do you remember? Oh God, when Laurel died, the hospital corridor. Oh, that whole day shooting that stuff. That was hardcore, wasn't it?
Yeah, because I had my scene with Katie in the room, and then I walk out of the room knowing that she's died, and you need to learn that she's died based off of the expression on my face. No words, no nothing. So I felt a lot of pressure to try to give something great to you, and then I just let you do your thing, and that was a lot.
That was a good.
I wouldn't call that fun.
No, I didn't know. It was dreadful. But fun in that sort of like, shit, we're doing that real acting thing here now, but it was great, and he literally sent me to the floor, because I didn't know it was going to happen. As we walked around, he gives me this look, and I just looked at him, and then my legs went, and the next thing I'm out crumpled around on the floor with banana legs, and and then going in and seeing Laurel, wake up love, wake up, oh she's dead, bugger.
You play a mean-mouthed trombone.
I showed you yesterday.
Right. So, I want to try and see if you can do one of my songs. So, shall I do the chorus real quick and you replay it?
Yep.
Okay, jullie kennen dit wel. Dans maar, dit is die lekkere dansplaat. Chans maar, ook als je zingen helemaal geen dans maakt. Hey, make some noise for Stephen Amell.
I think that sounded like a tuba.
A little bit of a drunken tuba.
A drunken tuba.
A drunken mumbling mouth tuba, but it still sounded great.
Thank you.
And we're going to move into the Q&A for Paul Blackthorne, Stephen Amell, Arrow. Let's go to the first question. That was great. Thanks, brother.
Hi.
For me, it is Adrian Chase as Prometheus.
Same.
Oh, good.
Neil McDonough, Damien Dark.
Thank you.
Thank you. But the next gentleman.
Hello, I have a question for Mr. Amell. Warner Brother Discovery is now planning to restart a DC Universe movie franchise. And if they would consider to bring, of course for all the people, you're irreplaceable Green Arrow. But if Warner Bros. Studios would decide to choose the new actor for the Green Arrow, who would you fan cast?
That'd be like asking me who I want my wife to be with if I passed away.
Don't answer.
No, I don't know. I don't know. Tough for me to think, but you know what? I'm sure whoever they pick would do an excellent job. Yeah.
And one first question. I asked this.
It's okay.
I asked this question to Mr. Vereen, who played Hulk. If who would win in the fight between Hulk, his Hulk, and your Green Arrow? He said to ask you.
Yeah. That one
did say that.
That one would be over quick, and I would not win.
Wow. Amazing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, I have a question also for Stephen. When I'm watching the Arrow, what impressed me is your deep voice. Okay, like say your favorite line from the show in your really deep voice.
What's your name?
Kip. Fair.
Hey, whoever you fear me more.
Thank you.
Hey,
Steven. How was it to play Casey Jones in the Ninja Turtles?
Fantastic, man. I grew up watching Ninja Turtles. I was a big fan of the animated show. I was a big fan of both the movies. So to play an iconic character like that was amazing, and better yet, and I don't, have you ever filmed in New York City?
I did a show there. It's an interesting experience.
Yeah, filming in New York City is a very special, unique thing, and it was really, really important to me in my career.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Next one. Hey.
I have a question for Steven. What was your favorite season in Arrow?
Season one. Just from a standpoint of a feeling of accomplishment. What about you? What do you think?
What was your favorite season, Paul?
We, in Germany, you remember someone asked that, and I had the same answer, season one, because that was the season of discovering the show. For ourselves as actors, as the tone of the show, everything about it. That was, in that season, we were in that process of discovery, and it was really exciting discovering something that appeared to be working, you know? So in that sort of, it's like the birth of the show, you know? So, yeah, season one.
Season one, okay.
Thank you.
In Arrow?
Yeah.
Felicity?
I was going to say that. I was going to say Felicity. We'll have to have an arm wrestle.
So your answer's going to be Felicity as well, Paul?
100%.
Yeah, let's have an arm wrestle in the sauna later.
Thank you, Mel. Volgende, hi.
Hi. What is the most exhausting scene you've ever filmed in Arrow?
You might have had one or two.
When I was being tortured and interrogated by Adrian Chase in season 5, I was literally cuffed to the ground on just a cold, wet ground. And there were days, especially in the first season, where it was just me shooting a flashback on the island. And it's interesting. Every single day that we shot a flashback in season 1, the weather was exactly like it is outside right now. It was so cold and it just draining.
Very clear answer. Hello.
Hi, I have a question for Paul. Did they tell you when the girls were gonna die or were gonna come back because you had a really good reaction every scene?
Say that again, sorry.
Did they tell you when the girls Laurel and Sarah were gonna come back or die? Or was it a genuine reaction?
Was that a genuine reaction?
When they came back, when they came back, when they were alive again, well, I was reading it in the script, so I'd be aware of that. And those are actually the toughest scenes. Those were the toughest scenes because I remember the moment when Katie lost, when she came back. There's the moment I'm shooting somebody. I think I'm about to shoot somebody. Who are you? Show yourself. Blah blah blah. And then she steps out of the shadows, and to get all the thoughts in your head that are going to build up to sort of ready for that kind of emotion, you know.
You did amazing.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you. Well, first of all, ask yourself why you want to become an actor. Okay? And that will tell you a lot from there. Are you interested in becoming an actor?
Yes.
So why? Let's ask that question. Why?
Because I really enjoy acting and I want to enjoy it to other people.
Good start. See, you're about 15 rungs up the ladder already. But from that point on, just listen to your belly, follow your heart, work hard, and you'll be on your way.
And if I could add on to this now, especially in this day and age, there's really no excuse and there's nothing keeping you from creating your own content.
Yeah.
You have a phone, you have an internet connection, you can put stuff out to the world. And that's the quickest way to get better.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Enjoy it as well, just enjoy it.
That's it.
Great question and great answers. Thank you.
kind of a weird question.
Okay.
Weird question, we don't do those.
Well, you'll see. Could I ask Oliver Queen to tell me I filmed this city?
You have built this city.
Thank you.
Hello, I have a question for both of you. What is your favorite moment together at the airport?
Well, I think we've already discussed that. It was in the sauna in the hotel.
Well, you know, I think that also too, there's just, we're very, very fortunate as a cast that, you know, there wasn't a malcontent in the bunch. Everyone got along pretty well. And we got to do a lot of really fun, exciting things, from San Diego Comic-Con to Upfront to Comic-Cons like Paul and I were at in Germany, or the one that we're at right now. And those were just really fun bonding experiences. You know, as a cast, we weren't always together all the time, but when we got together, it was always really fun. You form a bond over the years.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice. And the volgende. Hi.
Hi guys. If you were in the DC universe, what franchise would you be in? Would love to be in.
If we weren't, or
Yeah, if you weren't in the DC, would you go Marvel, Star Wars?
Wow.
I did a bit of Star Wars. I was in Battlefront, that video game. That was kind of fun. But I did a really smart thing in there. We were getting there, we were with the director and the actors, and we were discovering the scenes and getting ready to shoot all this stuff and guest star and God knows what. And then, you know, I've got this whole process of building the character and, you know, where they're from and this and that, da-da-da-da-da. And I turned around to the director and I said, the thing is though, can I just ask, when is this set exactly? Is it the future, is it the past, or when is it, when is this? Well, it's in a galaxy far, far away a long, long time ago. I went, oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, sorry. So anyway, I'm probably better off sticking in DC, to be honest.
I would like to be in the Indiana Jones franchise.
Wow.
That would suit you.
Thank you.
Oh, would you?
I didn't say that I wanted to play Indiana Jones.
Well, that's
Sure.
Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you for playing in it. And, yeah, thank you.
glad you got through your tough days.
How you doing now? You good?
Yeah, I'm actually very good. I'm in a good place right now.
That's great.
And if I have a bad day, I just watch Arrow again, and then it's all better.
Awesome.
What's your favorite episode?
Yeah.
No, don't ask me that question.
What's your favorite episode-ish?
First one.
There's no pressure.
I really like the pilot episode because it's the start of everything.
100%.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
Enjoy.
Thanks.
Hi, my question is, you've played this character for a really long time. How has it affected your real life?
Well, for me, being involved in Arrow just kind of changed everything in terms of becoming a public figure. It was probably the period of my life that had the most change. You know, becoming a husband and a father, and I don't know. I feel like I became an adult. I mean, I still try not to be an adult, but I feel like I accidentally became one over the course of 8 years.
It's that to be involved in a show that's going on for that long, just basically 10 months a year, over a period of 8 years, you know, it does have a profound effect on your life, but at the end of the day, you can only have gratitude for it, because it kind of, you know, a bit of a hit the jackpot sort of moment, so a lot of gratitude.
Nice.
Thank you.
Well, I had this grey suit. Oh my God, it was so great to wear. I just felt like $1 million.
I really liked the outfit that I wore in the shower fight scene when I was in prison.
Which one?
I wasn't wearing anything.
Your birthday suit.
My birthday suit. Thank you.
Well, yeah, I know. The German episode was interesting uniforms and.
Oh yes,
that was just.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Volgende.
Hello. What is your least favorite episode?
Least favorite?
That's a good question. The ones I wasn't in.
I'm not going to pick a specific episode because even though there were storylines and things of that nature, by the way, Tyrannosaurus Rex back there, just
Yeah.
all I can see.
Listening intently.
There was always an episode somewhere between episode like 10 and 15 of any given season that just really felt like filler. And that's because it was. And again, you still put forth the same amount of effort. You never half-assed it when you're performing, but there's a hierarchy of episodes. There's A episodes, there's A- episodes, there's typically no B episodes, but then there are like a few C episodes.
I mean, it's 23 episodes.
A lot.
That's the show that I did was 24, had 24 episodes. Okay, that's the only show I know that did longer than 23. And even normally it's 22, isn't it? It's the standard. Even that's usually long. But that's very much the American network sort of paradigm. Obviously these days with the streaming platforms, the series are a lot shorter. And really as well they should be.
What's the ideal season length for you, do you think?
Like 10 episodes. Perfect.
10 episodes.
So is anything under 10 considered a mini-series? Because it depends, right?
Well, it sort of used to be, didn't it?
It kind of depends. The first 2 seasons of Heels are both 8 episodes.
Right.
Yeah, that's the sweet spot.
Yeah, that's nice.
Great. Thanks.
Are you talking about a fatal shot or an injury?
Non-lethal.
Well, maybe the big toe or something. In a foot.
What was that? I used to be something like you, but then I took an arrow to the knee. Doesn't matter. I would go arm. I'd go shoulder. Speaking from experience. No.
How would you do that though? How would you shoot yourself in the shoulder?
I'm that good.
He's good. You can bend an arrow.
So let me get this straight. The only question I'm allowed to answer is where would I take a shot if arrow would shoot me?
Yeah.
Did you really answer it already, or?
Well, I sort of quipped about the foot. But having said that, I wouldn't do the foot because I need to walk on that foot.
Steven, if you are playing the arrow, you gotta shoot me, man. That's bro.
And I like you, so I want it to be okay.
Okay. So probably the left arm, because
but I'm trying to help you, man.
Okay, I believe you. That was an interesting question. Next one.
Who are your guys' favorite people to work with on the set of Arrow?
I like working with everybody. I'm gonna do a little bit of a deep cut here. Working with Michael Emerson was really, really fun in the 6th season. He's such a great, interesting, thoughtful actor that it was sharing scenes with him was really refreshing. I liked it.
Who's that?
Michael Emerson. He played a villain in the early part of the 6th season.
Oh, okay. I don't know that one.
You'll recognize him this season.
Okay. I always used to enjoy working with Rick. Because
yeah.
him and I, just that little banter, they wrote some great stuff. Me and Rick particularly, this sort of awkward, fathery, sunnish kind of drinking weirdness thing. And those were always a little treat, especially when they're in the seasons a bit further down the line and, it sort of shakes it up a bit. Yeah, it was great. It was great to work.
Love it. He's shooting Law and Order now in New York.
What?
Law and Order.
Is he?
Yeah.
With Katrina?
No, she's on NCIS.
Oh, okay. I get it. Good old Rick. We love Rick.
Alright, thank you.
Andrew, yes,
Volgende vraag hoor.
That tells about 60, 50 members and still counting still. And I hope that you still have contact with Emily to tell that also. But they're still counting members. I'm one of the admins with Emily Hayes, maybe you know her, and with Claire Golding.
Thanks for keeping the fandom alive. We appreciate it.
Thanks, and give this to Emily, maybe.
I'll tell Emily.
Alright, thanks.
Thank you. De volgende vraag. Hi.
I just want to ask you to say something in your character voice, both of you.
Oh, go ahead.
My favourite last line throughout the whole thing was always when it came towards the end of the season. It was an inevitable moment when the whole world's falling down and Arrow's got to save the day. And then the writers brilliantly gave Lance this line when I said, "You gotta do something, blah, blah." So Lance turns around and goes, "So what, the city is under attack? It must be May." Because that was always the time in the American calendar that shows on.
I needed to figure out if the guy was lying. So when I was interrogating him in the Arab voice, I had to say, "What color are your shoes?"
Thank you.
Welcome.
Have a nice day.
You too.
Thank you, Jessica. Hey.
Hello. My question is for both of you. Did you ever take any props home from set?
I think I took the badge, maybe, at the end of it. Just the little arrow badge. The detective badge, I mean. I think I did take that, but yeah, to be honest though, that's kind of somebody else's department. That's the prop department's department, so yeah, I'll leave that to their world.
I took the bow from the pilot.
Did you take a suit? Did you try?
I did not take a suit. They probably create 12 suits a year, to say nothing of the suits that they create for the stunt double. And I very, very politely asked for one when the show was done. They said no.
Not very nice.
No, it was not very nice at all.
Really?
Wow.
If I ever go back to play the character, when they yell cut on my last day,
You're just gonna walk off set.
just walking home in the suit.
Yeah.
Right?
Not getting me out of it now.
Thank you for answering my question.
Dankjewel. Volgende vraag. Hoi.
Hi, my question is if when you die and you could come back as any animal, what animal would it be?
Dolphin.
Dog.
Short and funky. Hey.
I need to know what kind of dog, sorry.
A lab.
A little panty Labrador. Chewing things for the first 2 years of its life.
1,000%.
Okay, better clear that up.
Love a good chew.
What was the most impactful moment for your character? Both.
The most what moment?
The most impactful moment in the series.
Most impactful. Okay.
Dying.
I think probably when Oliver just that transformation that happened from vigilante to hero, the decision to sort of pursue the greater good, sometime around midway through season 2.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Dankjewel.
Yesterday you made a video for your daughter. Did you send that?
Yeah, she had a yes.
She liked it?
Yeah, she loved it. Thank you for everyone who participated. She had a really lovely swim meet.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to know if you really sent it.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%.
Thanks.
Very cool.
We know DC has different Earths, so if your character would be on a different Earth, how would you see yourself?
That sort of depends on the writers, I guess.
Yeah, I'll leave that to the writers.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hi, Stephen.
Hey.
Here? Okay, so my question was, I'm also doing some acting stuff. You motivated me to do acting, and I wanted to ask, how do you prepare for auditions, and tell me everything about your audition for Arrow, please.
I think that auditioning is a little bit different than actually working on set. When I audition, I don't make a ton of character choices. What I try to do is I try to go in there and I try to be an enthusiastic and welcoming version of myself. Because my reasoning behind that is that whatever I do in that first read well, at the very least, come off like I'm an inviting person. Like I'm someone that people might want to work with. And then, what happens is the people that are there, the director, the casting director, the producers, what have you, they will then tell you how they want the character portrayed, as opposed to you guessing in the first place. So I just try to remember that the audition process, you're not on set, okay? You can always stop, you can always start again. I just try to make sure that I use the time that I'm given and really listen when they give me direction.
Okay, yes, thank you.
Thank you. You hear them all the time, especially on weekends like this. You know, this is something that I watch with my dad or my mom or my family. You know, and it's. I think that the thing that I'm actually most looking forward to, which I haven't actually taken away yet, is in like 2 years or so, when I sit down and I watch the series with my son, because he has no idea, right? So that'll be fun.
Paul, something meaningful you took from the show?
Sorry, what was the question? Sorry.
What is something meaningful you took away from the show?
Just the good fortune of it. Just you know, just that experience for such a long period of time. And apropos to what Steve was saying in terms of what you just said, when I've had people come up to me at these conventions and say, you know, I had this real problem with alcoholism and Lance really inspired me and it helped me get through that. And he's like, what? Wow, really? That's amazing. You know, that sort of warms the cockles of your heart, do you know what I mean? Obviously that comes down to the writers initially, but in terms of taking it to the character level on the screen, that's lovely when you hear that kind of stuff. I mean, it's kind of mind-blowing, to be honest.
And then thank you.
Dankjewel, goeie vraag. Next one.
Hello, my name is Elias. I have a question for the three of you. I'm a big fan of the Arrowverse, and my question is, what crossover was your favorite? Crossover episode.
For me, it was when Oliver and Barry switched bodies.
Nice. Love that too.
You know what yours is.
Yeah, you know, the choice of doing Nazi Germany and all the rest of it was a bit of a strange one. We all kind of scratched our heads and we thought, well, these guys, I guess they know what they're doing. But one of the questions that we had as actors, or I certainly did when I first saw the script, was, do they want me to do a German accent? And that's a tricky one, right? Because that can lean into caricature very, very quickly. And I called up the producer and I said, hey Mark, what are we doing with this German thing? You want the accent? And he went, I don't know, man. You know, I just, why don't you have Steven? And I went, Steven? Well, see if Steven wants to do it, you know? And I went, so I'm asking, okay, I'll ask Steven. So I go to Steven, Steven, you know it's German stuff. Are you going to be doing a German accent? What do you want to do? He goes, nope. I was like, okay, I guess I won't need it then. Because that would have just made it horrible.
Yeah. I haven't seen anything yet. I came in on Saturday morning, came here. We went for a nice dinner last night.
So far, the limited time, the place where we had dinner last night.
Yeah, that was lovely.
Great little Italian restaurant, it was lovely. So far, the favourite place.
Maybe you can see something today.
Yeah.
Well then let's wrap this up.
Thanks, dankjewel. Laatste 2-3 vragen. Yes.
The series started on a deserted island, but how long would you think you would survive on a deserted island?
A day. Maybe 2.
What's that show where they leave them on the middle of nowhere?
Survivor?
No, it's like really leaving them in the middle of nowhere. Alone.
It's awesome. Wow. Check out that show. It's on the History Channel.
Yeah, that will give you an idea of how long you would last on the island. For me, not very long. Yeah.
Thank you.
That was the last one. Okay, that's amazing. Are you guys going to be there, signing or right at the square, right?
We're there next week.
But I want to end this the right way with all of y'all in the shop, and Paul Blackthorne, and Stephen Amell, I want you to make some noise.